Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingy-majiggys, and in today's jiggy, we're gonna take a look at some recent news surrounding the upcoming draft. We'll talk about what Mr. Carey Price has been up to, talk about other prospects, and much more. But first, do you want to know who the biggest troll on the Canadiens' payroll is? Well, let's just fine-tune this image a little more. Yes, of course. It's Yoel Armia. This guy is playing at the Worlds once again, and my god, as soon as he throws on that Finland jersey, it's like he turned Super Saiyan or something. Look at that. He's potting goals once again for his country. Looks good, looks promising. But don't get too excited, because as soon as he puts his Habs jersey back on, he's gonna look like somebody that's right-handed with two left hands again. Beautiful. Now speaking of hands, I got another highlight to show you. Don't let your kids see this one. This time, it's our little magician Lane Hutson, who's also at the Worlds, and he's gonna show you how to ruin a goalie's life in about 5 seconds. Jeez, this is just, it's not fair. You shouldn't be able to do this as a young defenseman, but Lane Hutson is an exception because he's a beauty. And the Habs, even though their season is over, they do still got quite a few players that are participating in the World Championships this year. Samuel Montembeault is there. He actually got a shutout already, so kudos to him. And something that I thought was pretty cool, get a load of this. Before playing in the tournament, Montembeault wanted to, shake off some of the rust. And he actually had Pa Barn taking shots on him, and Carey Price, quote, working with him like a goalie coach. Oh, I like it. I think it's great. And I gotta say, I got a lot of respect for guys like Barn and Price because, well, their careers are likely over, but still, they're getting paid by the team and they're finding ways to contribute and stick around. They didn't just run away and disappear. So that's good to see. Now, last night, we did have some Habs news circulating around the OHL. One of our favorite prospects, Owen Beck of the Peterborough Petes, actually got a 5-minute major, and he got ejected from the game for this hit right here. Just freaking steamrolls him. Beck likes to play on the edge, and I like that. Now look, Logan Mailloux alert. He's also on the ice for the London Knights, and that's his teammate that's down. So London gets a 5-minute power play, and who should be the guy to make them pay? Of course, it's Logan Mailloux. Look at the shot. Jeez, you gotta love it. Now the Petes would actually go on to win this game, but keep an eye out today to see if Beck actually gets suspended for this hit. After all, the OHL is pretty strict, so yeah, I wouldn't be too shocked at all if he does get 1 or 2 games. Moving on, the Toronto Maple Leafs have officially been eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's a glorious day. And who should be the overtime hero? Of course, it had to be Nick Cousins, right? Jeez, former Hab, not only does he do the Habs a favor and stick a dagger into their arch rival, but he also has an impact on the upcoming draft. Yes, the Leafs losing has an impact on the Habs. So let me show you what I'm talking about. The Canadiens, they do own Florida's first-round pick, as you're all aware. And while just a week ago this pick was still looking like a juicy middle-of-the-round selection, now that they're moving on to the conference finals, it's going to be what? At the very least, the 29th overall pick, which is still good, but not great. It's like going from a turkey dinner to a can of Viennas. It's a game changer. So hopefully somehow Hughes and Gorton and their team of goons, they managed to still get a quality player out of this pick. Or maybe, because there's been some rumors floating around lately, they actually used this pick as trade bait. Maybe it's to bring a new face in, or maybe they package it up with their 5th overall pick, like we've been hearing recently, to try and move up a spot at the 2023 draft. Now, this is just pure speculation at this point, but there has been some rumblings about it. Now, I'm not sure if it's really worth it because, personally, I'm happy with any of these guys. Look at this screen. Any of these guys, and I'm completely fine with it. But of course, if the Habs don't really have a lot of faith in Matt Michkov right now, then maybe they do try and move up to avoid the urge of picking him. Who knows? I don't really know if I like this idea, but what do I know? I don't even know what day it is. So, here is the last bit of news that I got to feed you birds before I end this video. I'm gonna end this on a good note. Stu Cowan recently sat down. He done an interview with Arber Xhekaj's mom. By the way, happy Mother's Day to everybody that's listening. And when she was asked about Arby's recovery from his shoulder surgery, she said that Xhekaj is actually ahead of schedule right now. Everything's looking good. So let's hope it stays this way, because we do need this kind of excitement in the lineup next season. Boom! But anyway, that does it for this Habs news update, guys. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't forget to powerbomb the like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.